There are stories that shape our world, stories of strength, of resilience, of sacrifices. But some of these stories are unheard, some of them uncelebrated, some of them even unnoticed. Today, we are bringing these stories to light. In celebration of International Women's Day, Her Dream Initiative is honored to present a documentary under the theme Grit and Grace. This is a tribute to the amazing women who are working so hard to make sure our communities are safe, sustainable, and most importantly, to make sure that we nurture our community. It is an honor to celebrate these women, to highlight their stories, and to share the wonderful achievements that they've made so far. Some of these women stepped into physically demanding jobs, demanding their time, and not because they had a choice, but because they had a responsibility to take care of their families, a responsibility to nurture their homes and provide for their homes. Some put aside personal ambition, wishes, or even their dream jobs just to make sure that the needs of the people around them was being met. This documentary is not just about what these women do, it is about the grace, quiet dignity with which they carry out the weight of this responsibility. As you watch, I invite you to not just listen and watch, but to also see the strength of every woman we featured in this documentary, to acknowledge their journeys, and most importantly, to ask yourself, how can I be a part of the change? How can I make sure that women around me are supported? How can I make sure that women are seen, heard, and their rights are respected? To every woman who feels like their story is unheard, unnoticed, uncelebrated, we see you, we celebrate you, we honor you, and we definitely do love you. Welcome to the story of grit and grace. Welcome to the story of women who walk. Happy International Women's Day.
My name is Eunice from Her Dream Initiative, and today I'm meeting with, what's your name, ma'am?
My name is Rose Musa.
My name is Utone Ekefre. I'm from Obodokara, and I'm a bespoke shoemaker.
My name is Essie Atori. I'm from Delta State. I'm an entrepreneur and into professional cleaning services.
I've been making shoes for 10 years now. And what inspired me to start is that there's not really been an inspiration anyway, but I've always been that person that loves to work with my hands. So if I see someone doing something amazing, I'll learn it and I'll do it very well. So I've always loved to work with my hands, and it's over time of doing, either I'm knitting or I'm doing makeup or I'm painting or something. I'm always doing something in my hands. So that made me to, when I learned shoemaking, I realized that all of the things that I've learned, all of the things that come to me easily, that shoemaking was the most that came to me easily. So I stuck to that. And it's been a journey, and I've continued in that path. Yes.
My name is Frederick Miri Alaba.
My name is Mrs. Isuku Baba. I'm an architect by profession, an entrepreneur, I would say. I'm into farming and infant photography.
You find it so hard. If you did not, they say if you cannot beat them, you can join them. That is how it be. Sometimes Agboro, being a police officer, Agboro will talk to me the way he like. Sometimes last month they will arrest us, they will embarrass us, they will take us to their office. We will pay enough of money, many things that we used to pass through. So it's not easy. As a woman, it's not easy. But there is nothing we can do. We want to survive.
One of the biggest challenges we face is sometimes trying to interpret designs to our clients, and also trying to encourage our clients to work or do designs that are sustainable for them. Also, we also face change in prices, because some of the clients will tell you it's just pencil and paper, what else? But they don't know that there's more to it, because we're trying to give them a comfortable space, a space that they will come back from wherever they are, maybe from their workplaces, their businesses, and they come into a comfortable space where they can rest, relax, and there's functionality, there's aesthetics as well. So I think those are one of the challenges we face in our profession.
Presently, my major challenge is grappling between being an active entrepreneur, being a present mom, being a committed wife, and a patriotic citizen.
A lot of problem, but still yet, when you have a compassion for something and you have a seal in anything you are doing, that seal will give you strength to move on day by day. You understand? A lot of problem, but thank God for everything.
My kids, because I want them to look up to me as someone who changes or create changes in in the environment, right? Then also there are some places I go to and I see some weird designs and some unpleasant architecture, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's going on here? So yeah. I think immediately what I can do to salvage the situation. Okay. So I really want to see beautiful structures, well planned, well designed. Okay. Functionability, there is a flow, right? And also, like I said, I love green architecture. For me, it's refreshing when you walk into a space or an environment and you see infusion of concrete and grasses, trees around, flowers, different colors. It just makes it really very beautiful.
My biggest motivation would be attending to a societal need. The fact that I am needed, because it is not easy. So there are some days I am confused and overwhelmed, but I have maybe my clients and my staff calling me. Only I really need somebody to attend to me at home. I really need this, and then I'll just go out of my way and say, okay, I will be there. Or I have people who come to me and say, please, ma, I really need a job. I really need to this, and then I go out of my way to find a spot for them to work. So the fact that I am attending to um is I am solving a solution, that gives me the motivation to continue each day.
Let's not go far. Money drives me. Yes, passion is there. But when I wake up to see alerts, please come and do like 100 pairs. I wake up, the motivation is there. So all this pretty English, money drives me, please.
Definitely, I have faced this gender bias stereotype thing right from my secondary school days. I remember when I used to be the only girl in my technical drawing class from, I think, from the whole SS1. I think I did TDS from SS1. So I was the only female, and every time it was time for technical drawing, I would always be the only girl with my drawing tools going to the studio, and boys would be like, "Oh, why didn't you do visual arts, or why didn't you do home economics? Why technical drawing?" Yeah. It was highly competitive because they felt like my teachers felt I couldn't handle what was coming. But surprisingly, I did. I proved them wrong. So now, I knew that over time, even in the university, life, you will have those issues. Presently, I had an opportunity. I don't want to say so much. I had an opportunity to offer my services, and I was almost taken out of the job because, in quotes, she is a female. Can she handle that position? And the person in charge had to come out to speak, and she is a lady. She had to use herself as an example. I have been in the system, and I have done these jobs successfully, and the management has been pleased. So why are you trying to, take her out of the role, knowing that she's capable? You have seen her performance. She's, good for the job. So when this happens, a lot of females in my profession, young girls who are in architecture these days, when they finish their program, their first degree, and they come out, they go looking for jobs. It's difficult to even pick them because they believe or they feel that these girls who have, issues, they are soft, emotional, they can't handle the. Yes, women are emotional, right? But when it comes to, I'm speaking for myself, when it comes to my job, I make sure I deliver 100%. So there is a gender stereotype.
Nadia, if I want to say it, madam, this interview will not end. I face many challenges from men, embarrassment, disappointment, many things, even a nearly romance. Honestly, if I want to say my story, this interview will not end.
Of course, a lot of time there are gender bias, to be precise. Yes, a lot of times there are gender bias, but I think even as a woman in Africa, if you want to do anything that is not being a housewife, you would definitely come across this bias. So it's a thing that it's common in our society. So I have learned to work with it regardless, to move on, and whether or not it's there. I've gone to the field sometimes and some people will be like, maybe I'm going with girls, and then they'll say, nah, girls you carry conky. Why carry guys now? This kind of work, this cleaning job now, guys now in the good pass. And to me, I'll be like, me self that is cleaning. Am I not to the best of my knowledge, I clean better than some guys. So I know my work. So I just look at it and say, okay, these people are just underlooking us because we are females. They might just feel like, oh, we're not going to do the job well or something like that. And it can be discouraging when the minute you walk into a field, somebody just questions your capability because you're a female. So a lot of times it's an issue.
As a female, I face a lot of to manage the customer, but with God, all things are possible. The Lord still helping me on that area.
Okay, my advice to young women or young ladies that want to be shoemakers is that first of all, you must have the passion for it, because if you don't have, shoemaking is hard. It's hard work. By the time you carry a hammer one day, your body will tell you. So you must have the passion first of all for it, and then you must stay consistent. Do not listen to side talks. Do not doubt yourself. Know that you can do this and be consistent. Consistency is very important. So stay consistent and try to find a niche for yourself. If you decide that this is what you want to do, please do it well.
For my line of work, young girls who are coming up, young architects, I would say keep pushing. There's so much you can offer. In fact, I tell people that women should, in fact, women are the best architects. Why? Because we see things differently. Wow. We know fashion, we know colors, right? Yeah. We know functionality at the tip of our fingers. So I feel women would be the best architects. Less for me. I wouldn't even allow men to study architecture. They can focus on the construction part, the building, the site work. But when it comes to designing, don't get me wrong, women can also construct. Women can also supervise on site very well. Excellently. Yes, excellently well. So, but I would say keep pushing. Don't give up. Do not relent. Right? Focus on your academics. Make sure you study everything you need to know. You learn. Be patient. Be calm. When you come out into the world, don't just jump into the profession, because there are different levels, grade levels in architecture. Aside your BSc, the next step is your MSc, so that you can register for your professional exams. Mentorship is also included. So it's a gradual process, right? So keep pushing, and keep pushing. You will definitely excel.
I would advise my following women that please, this time around, don't wait for any man and don't wait for anybody. Stand on your own, please. No need for you to stay at home. You are believing that everything will be okay. It's a lie. You have to come out and look for what will help you to take care of yourself and your children. Please, some people that will be going from one room to another. Please, Ramo, borrow me your matches. Borrow me this thing. Borrow me money. Borrow me oil. Maggie. Wallahi, if you come outside, you stand on your feet, and God in heaven will help you. Will support you. People will not feel your shame. Your children will go forward. But we will stay at home, believing that I have a husband. By the way, my husband can do anything for me. My husband will even bought me car. My husband will even buy me. Don't deceive yourself. If your husband is no more today, if it's no more, you cannot do it. I have many challenges that happen. First, my own family. My elder brother is a doctor. When this man, he married his wife, she did not have any work to do. Always at home, he used to take this woman as if she was an egg. But when my brother died, when she lost him, to God remember me, since that struggling is not in her blood, she cannot survive. My brother, please, I swear, it did not last to follow her husband. She will sell sugarcane today, she will not understand. She will sell kunu tomorrow, she will not understand. She will sell granite, this woman just sit and go. Honestly, so don't wait for anybody. You have to stand on your own, please.
I would say, firstly, for you to aspire to be an entrepreneur, you have to be strong. You have to be strong, especially as a female in Africa and in Nigeria. You have to be strong. You have to, you just have to have strong head. That's what they call it. Just have strong head. Then for you to go into cleaning service, your strong head, you have to raise it to power too. So you can move ahead, because the people who you are competing with are hardly females, they are males. They feel like they have the upper hand to you, and somehow they do have the upper hand, because if you were to get married, you would be like me, grappling with managing your home and also being on the field. So you just have to be extra strong. Our mission is to save lives by removing impending deaths, and then our vision is to contribute to making Nigeria the cleanest African nation. So this has kept me going. The fact that I am wanting to do something for my country, it has also kept me going. What we did in September 21, to be precise, we went to a drainage in 74 that was actually clogged with dirt, and then it's a really big drainage, so we cleared it, got tippers to to evacuate the dirt that was brought out from the drainage. So that was what we did.
Right now we are channeling towards sustainability, because right now we are using not just leather to make footwear, we're using things that people dispose, especially polythene bags. So those are the changes I want to see in our industry, that we can use basic things to create amazing leather products or create amazing shoes.
I would love to see more collaborations between professional services coming together, create a solid standard management.
I see myself having different shoe factories in different places, having our stores in different locations, and being an employer of labor, so that employing more youths to be in this industry.
This is me saying happy International Women's Day to all amazing women out there.
We see you and we love you, and keep doing what you're doing. Do not be deterred. Keep pushing and keep being consistent.
Want to celebrate people like you who take out their time, who go out of their way to make the nation clean, to make the community. Because from what you said, at your 10-year anniversary, you took out your time, put your money from your personal income to help the community. I'm very sure that the people living around that area will be very grateful, because death and mosquitoes, they are together. So we thank you. We see what you do. We appreciate you. And we have a little package for you from our dream initiative.
Are you serious?
We want to celebrate you.
Oh,
See you.
thank you.
We love you.
Oh, I'm touched. Thank you very much, Her Dream Initiative. I wasn't really expecting this. Thank you very much. God bless you.